This video is the second of two videos where we look into the Leica Exchange service. In this video we will show how to exchange data between users using Leica Exchange. We will do it in the following way. We will use the Leica Exchange Office software to transfer data from a user's PC in the office to a user in the field. We will use Leica Exchange within Leica Captivate to download this data to the field controller. We will then send data from the field controller and download it back in the office. Firstly, I will show how to send data from a PC in the office using the Leica Exchange Office software. Start Leica Exchange Office with a double click on the desktop icon. Now enter your username and password. Remember, this was created in my world. The first video showed how to do this. I log in as John Smith. On the left side, you can always see the data on your computer. Double-click to browse up and down through folders. The menu bar shows the following icons: the inbox, the status, the history, and contacts. Pressing one of the icons changes what is displayed on the right-hand side. For example, if I click Contacts, then all users to whom data can be transferred are displayed. So now we are ready to transfer some data. We can browse to what data we want to transfer on the left-hand side and choose to whom we want to send it on the right-hand side. Before we do this, it is worth to explain which objects can be transferred, and especially to explain how the different objects are recognised and displayed. Code lists, coordinate systems, text files which would normally contain control points, GSI files, and all job types: DTM, point, rail, road, and tunnel. The fact that the code list, coordinate system, and jobs are recognised as one object is one of the big advantages over other file transfer methods such as FTP and Dropbox. Much simpler than trying to manually find all file types within Dropbox. Let's pretend that Chris Wright has driven 3 hours to site and has forgotten the code list and control point file. To save him driving back to the office, we will send him the files. Select the correct files and drag them onto Chris Wright. Note that I could drag the files onto any number of users. A panel is shown confirming what we are sending and to whom we are sending them. Now the data is sent to the server and Chris Wright can download them either in another office via the Leica Exchange Office software or in the field via a CSTS instrument. Now let's pretend we are Chris Wright and how to get the data in the field on the CS20 controller. The CS20 is already connected to the internet. From the home screen, tap the internet icon and select Leica Exchange. Chris needs to enter his username and password. Once logged in, you will see the internet icon shows we are logged into Leica Exchange and the fact there is data for him to download. Select Get Data and we can see the data which John Smith sent before from the office. Select the files by ticking the box in front of the files and press Next and then Finish. The files are now being downloaded from the server to his controller. Let's return to the home screen and check the files can be used. We'll create a new job and use the code list. We enter the name of the job we want to create and then access the code list page tab. Here we can see the code list which was transferred, and now we can import the control file into the job. Let's now pretend Chris has finished his survey and is ready to drive 3 hours back to the office. Of course, it's much better if he can already send the survey data to the office. They can check the data is complete before he leaves site and can start finalising the drawing. Let's access Leica Exchange a different way this time. From the home screen, choose Settings, Tools, and then Leica Exchange. We can then choose the correct job to send and to whom to send it to. But there is a nicer way. Let's cancel this and go back to the home screen. Now tap on the job and choose Send Data. We simply need to choose who to send it to. Press Next and the data is sent. Notice the icon is updated. The final step is to pretend that we are again John Smith in the office and need to download the job which Chris has just sent us. Again, we use Leica Exchange Office. This time, choose Inbox in the graphical menu. The right-hand side changes to show which objects have been sent to John Smith. On the left-hand side, we browse on the PC to where we want to store this job. Then simply drag the job from the right side to the left, that is, from the server to the PC. So now we have seen the full flow of data from the office to the field and back again. It's a very useful service, and many users have already found it has saved them a lot of time and money in moving data easily and quickly between the field and the office. If you do need more information, please contact your local Leica Geosystems representative.